We're back at it. Here we are. At last. After, hey, can you see him? I can't see him.
But he's not sitting down.
His screen's just black on my end.
Really? It's because I'm wearing camouflage.
Yeah, that's got to be it. Hey, first episode after the New Year. Happy New Year, boys.
Oh, thank you.
Happy new decade, bro.
True that, dude. He only generation to live in, what is it, four? No. Yeah, 4 decades.
Three.
3 decades. That's what I said. That's what I meant.
We're the only generation to?
2 full decades.
Yeah. It's 4 decades, 2 full decades. 90s, 2000s, 2010s, 2020s.
Never was a numbers guy.
Count them. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Happy New Year. What'd you guys do? Anything Gucci? Tunchy?
Tapia?
Went to my familia's house and they had tacos.
They had tacos. That's good news, dude.
And
Tacos are good.
And we play a lot of Texas Hold'em, and I drink a lot of whiskey, tequila, and beer, and I got fudged up.
Yeah, sounds like a heck of a time.
Dude,
yeah, that's what we like to hear.
Mixing all those is not good.
Yeah, I blacked out pretty hard, I think, on New Year's. 2 years in a row now, blacked out on New Year's. I'm too old for this shit. I was in San Diego. We went to, called the Gaslamp District. It's like some little bar crawl thing. Bars kind of stunk that we went to, honestly. But
like they smelled, or you just didn't have that good of a time?
Not just like dead and not
stunk like dead people.
Bad music. Yeah, stunk like dead people.
Yeah.
Or dead bodies, so it made sense. And then I got blacked out. We tried to order McDonald's at the end of the night, and they canceled our order because it was too late. And we didn't know, and we fell asleep and woke up in the morning and realized the order was canceled before it even left.
That's so sick. That's way better than you realizing they canceled it and being pissed off and still hungry.
Yeah, but then I was pissed off the next morning because I didn't wake up to just cold McDonald's to ease the hangover. You know?
That's true, but you can get warm McDonald's because they're open.
Yeah.
Well,
then you get that breakfast.
That's exactly what I did the next day. But, Michael, here's the predicament. Your predicament. I wanted a fucking Big Mac at 9 a.m. when I got up. No Canduski's done.
You get it. Now you get it.
Breakfast.
I agree, because this past Saturday, I was trying to get a McChicken at 10 a.m., and they're like, sorry, we're serving breakfast till 10:30. I go, well, what am I going to do for 30 minutes?
Gotta go to Chick-fil-A, son.
Yeah, it's super bogus.
Learn your lesson.
McDonald's would get so much more of my money if they served cheeseburgers prior to 10 a.m.
And if the ice cream machine wasn't always broken.
Anywhere that serves burgers at 10 a.m. is like A-okay in my book, so.
IHOP.
No.
Yes.
Switch it up on them. Steak and Shake, all you can eat pancakes, $4.
And you could also get a burger at 3 a.m.
Yeah, and fries. The fries suck, though.
And a milkshake. Man, I love Steak and Shake.
They bring all the boys to the yard.
And they're like?
All the teenage boys. Fucking sick over here, dude. Went home early from work. It's no bueno.
Yeah, dude.
That's how dedicated I am to this shit, dude. I just like, this is my flu game right here, so.
Wow.
Better be fucking good.
It's not going to be at all. It already sucks. Should start over.
I got time.
Yeah, I got literally nothing but time. I'm trying to put off this whole packing thing as it is, so fuck it.
Yeah, shit.
What are you packing for? Oh, yeah. I was like, dude, you just went on a trip.
I'm a big packer. I like to pack things where they don't belong. That's my motto.
No issue.
Nice. Yeah, it's a force we're in.
Too bad the Steelers couldn't force their way into the playoffs. There's a good segue for you. We're back first in 2020. Let's fucking go.
Back.
Fucking
Unreal.
transition.
That was pretty good.
That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Steelers did not make the playoffs, as we all know. I did not get a chance to watch the last game. Christmas shit, you know? Duty calls. Booty calls. So, Call of Duty, things of that nature. So I could not watch. But from what it sounded like, you guys, it wasn't worth watching to begin with.
I don't even remember.
Okay.
All I remember is RG3 looked incredible. He
did.
looked like Lamar. Dude, he looked like Lamar Jackson out there, man.
Lamar Jackson has thrown for more than 92 yards and a pick.
Fine. It was.
He
not
looked
that great
good.
game.
He did great for being a backup and not playing, all year. And,
Yeah.
he's in the league and Kaepernick's not. And it's just, no, man, the Steelers fucking sucked.
Is it the Steelers as a whole, though, or is it just bits and pieces?
I honestly don't even remember who they played. Like, what? The Ravens, yes, obviously. I don't remember shit from that game.
And it's been that long since we've done a podcast. I'm pretty sure we didn't talk about that game yet, right?
I will say that
I have no idea.
We've said time and time again, the offense just wasn't there, and they were even less there this last game.
I'm so pissed, and I know I should have fucking brought it. I compared the stats earlier today of the combined stats of Duck and Mason versus Mitch Trubisky.
Ugly.
The Duck and Mason had at least five more interceptions. They only had one more touchdown than Mitch. But Mitch had better completion percentage, better passing yards, better rushing yards, and he ran for 2 touchdowns. So it's like the whole NFL was up in arms saying how bad Mitch Bitch was. We had Mitch Bitch minus 5 characteristic points at quarterback for us.
Yeah.
Fucking bad. It's really fucking bad.
And so Big Ben back next year, so we think, right?
Hopefully.
We can assume, considering they're keeping Randy around. Everyone else wants him gone, from what it sounds like. Obviously, bad OC, but.
I mean, I don't hate him. I don't love him. I mean, it just sucks that you can't really base it off this year because they had a lot of moments of brilliance, but they also had a lot of moments where they didn't look so great. But then when we think about the injuries and who's playing and stuff, like it's such a toss-up. You can't point the finger at one thing or one person. It's like a lot of different things that happen.
It's one finger at the Steelers.
Yeah.
It's one finger in, one finger out is what it is. That's how I like to live my life.
Gross.
One
finger at a time. Yep.
I want to mention, though, because I just pulled the stats up about this game, and now some things are coming back to my small brain. The Steelers only had 168 total yards.
Well, that's just it, dude. Like, again, no quarterback,
100
no run game.
Yeah, but it's been
Conner
that way.
out.
It's been that way the whole season, right? And we've fucking found a way to put up more than 168 yards in 4 quarters of football against the backups. Well, not necessarily the backups, but against a team that's not playing.
I think at that point, like, it's your last game. I mean,
everyone just wanted to fucking fold. Just why do we even have to play?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. It was just such a rough season. I think a lot of people were just like, you know what, fuck it. Next season. Next season, we back.
And think about it. Say they sneak into the playoffs, play a first round. I'm not a very negative person, but they would not have been a fun game.
Gesundheit.
Wow, that hurts so bad.
I know, I felt that.
Oh my god, dude.
You okay?
No, I'm not okay. Proceed.
Pat, what were you just saying?
Well, just saying, say they did make it to the wild card game. They had no business being there. It would have been terrible to watch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We were saying that all year, I feel like. Or not all year, but at least the last month.
Yeah, it's like they had no business being there, so even if they did make it there, what was it worth? Because they're just going to get stopped. So,
right.
Yeah, I mean, tough season. Rebuild next year. Hey, TJ Watt, though, team MVP.
Yeah.
Hopefully, defensive player of the year, too.
Should be.
Should be. Dude's about to get paid. So is hopefully Bud Dupree, dude. I hope they sign him back.
Me too.
Gonna be a lot of money, but
let me see if I could find it quick. But I should never get into the steel curtain. Somebody posted something dope, like a prediction. I don't know if it was Matt with Steelers Empire or what the fuck was that?
You okay over there?
No, I'm really struggling.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
I don't remember who I'm looking for, so forget I said anything.
I will.
The prediction he said, like in his prediction, I forgot who it was. It was a yellow Steeler, some yellow background. But they said that need to re-sign Bud and Hilton. Those are the two that we need to get back.
Oh yeah,
I remember that tweet.
Yeah,
I don't know who it was.
There was like 7 points, and I liked all of them. Like, it was cutting 3 guys. It was signing those 2 guys, restructuring to get their deals done. I don't remember the rest.
So let me ask you this. Okay, so Fichtner stays. Ben likes him. That's his guy. Whatever. Do we have a necessity for a running back when it comes to next year? Or do you think, I don't know what they're going to do with Connor, but if Connor stays, if you got Benny Snell, you got Jalen Samuels, you got Kareth White, who I hope they keep around.
Yeah.
I hope they keep all of those guys around. But, like, do you really need a running back? Can you let Benny Snell and Jalen Samuels fucking do it? Can they be the next best duo?
Honestly, after watching this year, I don't think that those 2 could be the only 2 running backs, and I don't think that we can only go with James, Juju, and Deontay because every single one of those people were hurt this year.
Yeah.
That's why we saw all the Kareth White. Like, we saw Kevin, who was it?
Kevin Jones
and Deion Kane. Like, we saw all these fucking names because they had to play. We didn't have a choice.
Johnny Holton.
So it's like, yeah, Ty, I agree. I wish that we saw a little bit of all of them, and I wish that we can fucking keep all of them. But I think it's like, no, we need a solid number 1 running back, along with receiver and whatnot. But because it's just like the quarterbacks. It's like, yeah, Ben goes down, but Mason looks good. He's doing great. Duck, he starts off great. He looked great. But those guys are like, they're fillers for a couple games. They cannot play you 8 games and fucking win. They've had more interceptions than Mitch Bitch. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's not good, dude. It's not good. There's so many areas where they need improvement.
But I was gonna say though, we can't be too fucking mad because they finished 8-8?
Yeah.
We should be ecstatic about that. Like, you just follow. I don't think you were talking about it specifically, but like you just said, there's areas of improvement. Talking about the quarterbacks. No, there's not. We got Big Ben. Like, that is not an area that needs improvement.
Yeah, but for how long? 2 years? Then what? Back to Mason? Back to Duck? Back to Paxton Lynch?
Those names will be gone after the time we've won our 2nd Super Bowl in the year 2023.
Optimistic son of a bitch.
Literally.
I love it.
I'm always optimistic. Just think about it.
Well,
think about assuming Ben's healthy. Think of a healthy Big Ben with a healthy Juju, healthy Deontay, healthy James Washington, Nick Vannett, Vance McDonald. Fucking give me James Conner back with with fucking Jalen Samuels and Benny Snell. Like, come on. And
First of
Rosie
all-
Nix, thank you.
First of all, do you think we draft a tight end or pick up a tight end? There's Nick Van Nett gonna do it for us? Like Vance obviously not gonna do it for us. Do we need a tight end? Do you draft one?
Well, we have Zach Gentry, who's on the practice squad, who is another
That's
tight
true.
end.
We drafted him last year.
Yeah,
So there's.
and-
We
I was
need a
gonna
tight
say-
end who's gonna catch the ball, or we need the.
Hold on,
I don't know.
hold on.
They need to be thrown to.
So I agree with you, but the problem is we don't use a lot. We don't utilize our tight ends. So it's not the fact that our tight ends aren't catchable; is that we don't care to use them, which I don't understand.
Yeah, I agree with both of your points. And Ty, I think that they should draft a tight end. I don't think it should be in the second round or necessarily the third round, but I think they need to get another tight end because of the way they run. They run 2 tight end sets, 3 tight end sets. Like, you have to have a solid player there.
Agreed.
And I thought that's what we drafted last year in Zach Gentry. It's fucking 7 foot, but he was hurt all year. So hopefully assuming, well, I don't even know what Vance's contract's like. Is he going to be with us next year? But
I don't know.
Vanette 1, Gentry 2, and then you got to draft a 3.
Yeah, they need a lot, man. It's gonna be tough little rebuild here.
I really don't think they need a lot. I think they just need to mesh together and be healthy and be under a fucking logic playbook. Like, this season, it was week 1, week 2, fucking Switzer. Remember, like, get rid of those fucking plays. Get rid of him. Go fucking down the field. When I sent you guys those videos of AB and Le'Veon and Big Ben's highlights, like, it was literally, we're going down the field. We have the fucking weapons. Let's do it. You take one shot, it doesn't work. You take another shot, you gain 30 yards.
Yeah, but we don't have,
Crazy.
We don't have Big Ben.
Well, right, and that's what I'm saying. Once Big Ben's back, assuming that he's back, assuming he's healthy, to the moon like Warren.
I fucking hope so, man. I fucking hope so. A disappointing year, injury-prone year for everybody.
Do you guys think we need a new punter?
They're saying Jordan Berry's on the hot seat. So
it's so tough though. Go ahead, Tabby.
I saw he's one of the lowest ranked punters. Like, he's terrible, like, compared to everybody else in the league. Like, his averages aren't great. Like,
I believe it.
Yeah, which I believe too, because there are plenty of times that I go, wow, I don't feel like we really pinned them in a tight spot, other than maybe like a handful of times. But I feel like there's guys like who the fuck is it? I think even the Buccaneers have like a good punter. You know, like how is it teams like that can at least like maybe get your defense like better field position for them, you know, to defend and not like fuck you on almost every punt.
Yeah, well, and I was gonna say, the Buccaneers had one of the best offenses in the NFL too, passing wise, and they had the number 1 rushing defense.
Yeah, 30 for 30 club.
So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
I don't think it'd be terrible. Maybe bring in 2-3 punters to just see like what they amount to. See if like
they need to bring Brad Wing back. Do you remember Brad Wing? He played with Odell Beckham at LSU. And Landry, he was their fucking punter, and he was a fucking beast. And the Steelers had him. He's from Australia, just like Jordan Berry. And shout out to them. They're on fire. Hope everyone's Gucci there. But bring Brad Wing back. I follow him on Instagram and Twitter, and he's literally always working out. And someone said, like, why are you not in the league? And he's like, no one's reaching out.
Yeah. I say, like,
there you go.
Why not bring in a handful of guys? Hey, you know what? Like, maybe put a little pressure on Jordan Berry. And also, who knows? Maybe we find that diamond in the rough.
The Buccaneers were 3rd in the NFL in points scored, 3rd in total yards, and 1st in passing yards.
Wow.
And they had the 15th ranked defense, total yards, and the 1st ranked rushing yards. What the fuck does that? What? That's insane. The Buccaneers, they were 7-9.
Famous Jameis, bro. Dude's a G. Passing champion and interception champion.
Yeah,
How about
that's
that?
Beast. That's beast.
He wants 30 mil. One for each pick this year.
All right, can you guys guess who the leading, I'm going to say, receiver, rusher, and passer for the Steelers this season, yardage-wise? Start with passing.
Wait. Okay. Passing, gotta be Mason, right?
You say duck tap?
Yeah.
It was Mason by 700 yards.
Easy.
He passed for 1,765, while Hodges was 1,063.
Oh.
And
Okay.
Mason finished. They both were sacked 15 times, and Mason had a better rating.
Huh.
Rushing.
Benny Snell.
I agree.
Both wrong. It was James Conner.
Damn.
Wow.
He had 464, and Snell had 426, but Snell did it on 8 less carries.
Yeah. You forgot the Rock.
And then Samuels was third with 175. So, yeah, it was Snell and Conner.
Look, before we even ask the next one, I'm just going to go ahead and say Deontay Johnson.
Yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, both wrong. James Washington, 735 yards. Deontay Johnson had 680.
Damn, boy. He got punked.
Washington had 3 TDs and 1 fumble. Deontay Johnson had 5 TDs and 3 fumbles.
Rookie
Juju
dish,
had a
dude.
fumble. Samuels had a fumble. McDonald had a fumble.
Fucking Oprah out here handing out fumbles, dude, for free. You get a fumble.
And I mean, Washington had a fumble too.
God damn, son.
Not good.
All right.
Damn.
And last one,
Most kicking yards.
total combined tackles.
No. Terrell Edmonds or Mark Barron?
Devin Bush.
Oh, shit.
Terrell Edmonds was second, and Mark Barron was fourth.
Damn. Who's third?
Cam Hayward and Dupree is fifth. Hayden is sixth. Hilton is seventh. Nelson is eighth.
Wow.
Minka was ninth.
Yo, I saw something online that said after, like, I forget what week, like 12, maybe 11, Minka was only targeted twice by quarterbacks.
I saw that.
Yeah, well, I think that's when he kind of saw that he wasn't making any more like picks. Somebody was throwing his way.
And people always say, we've said it, a defensive back is playing well when you don't hear about him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because he's just shutting him fucking down. He's like, but we would like to hear about him in the sense that he's getting a pick or a touchdown or.
Yeah.
Can't pick the ball is not thrown your way, right?
Right. Yeah, that's fucking tight. Very. So yeah, I mean, what do you guys think? Are you missing that first round pick coming up this draft, or are you happy with what we got?
Not a fucking chance, dude.
I'm so happy with the defense.
Pumped. Yeah. I'm optimistic for next year.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Very optimistic. They're talking maybe Hard Knocks.
Dude, I saw they are like the best contender.
I would send the NFL or the Steelers $100 right now to have them on the Hard Knocks just because I love them so much and I want to watch them all the time.
That'd be dope. But
dude, that would be dope.
I don't know. Doesn't it really kind of come with like some bad publicity usually?
Yeah, but think about it. This would be the first time in Hard Knocks history where the team featured goes on to win the Super Bowl.
Optimistic bastard.
Yeah.
Dude, just think of it. The opening scene, Big Ben with his robo arm, getting the $5,000 fine for wearing the Apple Watch because his wife dressed him. Next thing you know, bam, bam, Juju, Deontay, James Conner, Big Ben, psh, Minka, Devin Bush, TJ Watt. They'll be scoring 100 points a game.
Dude, I literally thought you were like the start of a Michael Bay movie right now. I felt explosions everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. You gotta feel it.
Can you feel it now, Mr. Krabs?
Big meaty claws.
Big meaty claws. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be interesting.
No, it would be sick.
It'd be sick.
Well, and I know what you're saying. Where like it's like these bad teams are usually, but my thought is the Steelers, if they get picked, it's not because they're a terrible team. It's because they've had so many things go wrong with like Juju being hurt. Big Ben is obviously out. Like it would make for great fucking TV. You know, like seeing Ben coming back. You know, like seeing all these guys. Plus, I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I fuck with the Steelers so much. I feel like it would be so entertaining.
Fucking on some AB level like entertainment shit because he's out here trying to fight Logan Paul. I would pay money to see that.
Well, fucking Logan Paul would fucking drop him like Patriots then.
I was gonna say quick about the Hard Knocks thing before we get into that. It's like the Browns are on this season. I thought that was gonna be interesting, but I stopped watching after like season or episode 3 because I'm like, I fucking don't care about the Browns.
Yeah. Right.
So if it was the Steelers, like, bro, there's a TV show about your favorite team. That's sick.
But isn't it on HBO? Do you have HBO? Would you buy HBO?
I have HBO.
There you go.
AB to Logan Paul. What do you think?
I'd pay money, dude. I'd pay money to see AB get knocked out.
I think it was Oddshark or Bovada on Twitter. They put out a line, and it was AB was plus 1,000.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
And he tweeted like, "Really?" Like, okay. Yeah, it's Logan Paul minus 2,000, AB plus 1,000.
I take that.
Logan Paul can kind of fight, dude.
Yeah, well, someone's like, AB would end this dude. Logan lost to a fellow YouTuber. People think he's about to be a pro athlete. Like, I don't know.
Just because you're a pro athlete?
Yo, think about it. AB is a fucking psycho.
That's exactly my point.
But so is Logan Paul.
Oh, shit.
Is that a joint?
Listen. No, it's chapstick.
Thought you were about to pull out like a pre-roll.
We'll get into that. Illinois. What's up? Legal. What were we saying? Oh, no. If there's one thing I've learned from watching any kind of UFC and mostly just listening to Joe Rogan, you could be in the best shape of your life, the best athlete. If you have fighting technique, you win 10 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Jake or whatever, Logan Paul knows how to fight. I take him in a heartbeat.
I agree. And plus he was like, not that, I mean, it's only one fight that I know of, but like he was already in a fight, like boxing. So it's like, AB, have you...
He's been in 2 fights. He fought KSI twice.
Yeah.
AB?
No, not
nah.
AB.
Who's
Paul.
KSI?
He's a YouTuber from England.
Did he win?
But he also boxes. Like
KSI?
Yeah,
KSI, yeah.
He knows how to fight too.
Decent. So yeah, Paul.
Yeah, I think so. And not to mention, dude, AB's only like what, 5'10"?
He's tiny. I mean,
he's a little dude.
I don't want to. He is, but he's fucking like.
Think about his explosiveness.
We can't forget who this man is.
Yeah, dude, the guy was throwing furniture off of like a 20-story
No,
window.
forget that. Like, I know that he's a fucking nutcase now, but Literally, you watch the video I sent you. It was a year ago. He's the greatest player on the field. And then you see his workout videos. I know he's got his entourage and he stages everything and this and that, but it's like, yeah, he's tiny, but that man can probably handle his own.
Dude, imagine the guy played the NFL. He's one of the greats. He's going against guys that just are trying to kill him.
Like, I bet you his hand-eye is way better than Logan's, and I bet you that he's way quicker than Logan. But, like you said, Ty, it comes down to fucking, do you know how to fight or not?
Yeah. Technique wins.
I would probably pay $20 pay-per-view to watch that.
Oh, hands down, dude.
I would throw you $7.
I say 20. I mean like 120.
Yeah.
That would be incredible. It'd be like dude, Celebrity Deathmatch is coming back.
Can we really call Logan Paul a celebrity?
I mean, yeah. If not, what is he?
A personality?
Yeah, I don't know.
A famous personality, one would call maybe a celebrity.
He's like D-list.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. But yeah, you mentioned the joint thing, dude. Illinois legalized weed. First day, 3.2 million in sales. Fucking about time Illinois get with it.
The first week was like $34 million.
Dude, it's also like 34% tax.
Yeah, the prices are ridiculous. But honestly, I looked online at the menu at the One by Work in Addison. It's like $40 for an eighth, and you figure $10 tax. You're still paying $50 an eighth. Like that's what I normally pay anyway. Could be worth it.
Well, and I mean, the thing that I would be most excited about would be the edibles and stuff.
Nah, dude, I ate a bunch of edibles in San Diego, and I have to eat too many to get high, that it's not worth it.
Dude, I don't know how that happens to you, because I am the opposite.
Dude, I ate 4 before this podcast.
I can tell.
Yeah, that's why you're blending in with the wall.
Dude, you were not enough more chapstick.
Not enough lighting, dude.
No, yeah, I mean,
it's pretty dark over here.
That's the thing is, it's like, yeah, people are like, oh, the more THC or the more potent it is, it's the more It's like, yeah, they're not going to just let you get fucking blasted for $10 a pop. Like, it's just like beer. They sell a 6-pack. Oh, well, it could use a lot more than that. So you buy 12. It's like, yeah, you can only sell so much legally at a time. Or else this whole fucking place would be Cheech and Chong.
A friend of ours had gone earlier today to the one in Addison, and he said they were out of buds. They only had edibles and pens left.
Yeah,
I was reading an article today. They're out of the 37 shops, like half of them were closed because they didn't have enough recreational bud.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, think about it. I mean, you want to think, or I'd like to think that the companies and the storefronts that are, selling this to the public, they would have a pretty good idea, pretty good grasp on the demand and how many people are going to be at their doorstep. So for them to be out of that is kind of ridiculous.
Well, also, I don't know what the specifics are for how much inventory they can legally have. I don't know if there's you can only have X amount, at a time, and then you have to bring in more, or because I know that a lot of shops they were keeping it to you can only buy an eighth and one edible and one of this.
Well, they were probably doing that knowing that their inventory was as big as my closet.
Well, think about it. If you have people on the first day that were waiting 8+ hours.
Yeah, my aunt went this weekend and she said she waited 45 minutes.
That's not bad compared to what everyone else is
still pretty bad. 45 minutes for pot?
It's been legal for 7 days. That's the thing is like people that we know, have other sources where you can get it fucking whenever you want for way cheaper. But now that it's finally legal, people like my mom who were fucking Ronald Reagan said it was a gateway drug. It was the worst thing ever. But now it's legalized. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go stand in line and get some fucking. Like, no, get out of here.
Did your mom go get some?
No, she didn't. But I'm saying people like that. It's like, oh, I won't do it because it's illegal. But now that it's legal, and then you say people standing in line for the first fucking 24 hours, you don't think they're gonna be back in line tomorrow or next week? Like, this shit's not gonna slow down in the coming months. At least until June. The place I feel like until summer, it's at least going to be fucking popping left and right.
I feel like it will. I feel like it will die down. Well, for a few reasons, just because like more spots are going to open up, and hopefully they can re-up a lot faster. And some people are. I mean, it might scare some people away. Where like they're like, instead of just going to a shop, I'm just going to go hit up my plug, or whatever.
Well, people that I might know, have been doing that. It's like, I'm not going to go stand in line for fucking 3 hours when I can just go fucking meet my buddy for literally half the price.
And have, like, less than half of the time.
And you can grab more than the limit.
Yeah, there is no limit. The limit does not exist. Oh, man. Yeah.
But I wouldn't know anything about that. I don't do any of that.
No, I don't do drugs, dude.
Yeah,
I just do weed. It's not a drug.
I just watch Jeopardy.
Good on you. Very proud of you.
yeah. I mean, but it's crazy. I mean, how people are willing to wait that long in line. Like, I guess
that's what I'm saying, dude.
And you know what's even crazier?
What?
Cannabis stocks have been getting crushed in the last couple of years or last year, and there's some pretty good stocks at a pretty good price that everyone's all about this boom and I'm buying all the stuff at the dispensaries. Well, put it in the market, it'll pay you back. Seriously.
And that's Finance 101 with Michael. That's stocks with Michael.
No, for real though.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel that. Let's talk a little hockey here. Haven't talked hockey at all, but now that Steelers is over, we'll talk Super Bowl probably next week if I had to guess for some shit.
Are we going to talk baseball too?
Huh?
We're going to talk baseball too.
Baseball?
Yeah.
Ain't baseball season, dog.
About to come up, though. Corey Dickerson just got signed to, Tampa?
Really? So he'll be really good next year, is what you're saying?
Yep. Yeah, crush it. Remember the name?
So pretty much we traded for Corey Dickerson and then just traded him back.
Yeah, pretty much. But Penguins hockey, dude. Gensel, I guess, is hurt. Yeah. I haven't watched a single minute of Penguin hockey.
Crosby, Dumoulin, Schultz, Gensel, and Nick Bujstad.
Yeah, boob's hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, a lot of injuries, but don't you worry. They signed Jerome McGinley, so.
What?
Or Jerome McGinley. I thought the Pens got a Ginla.
Ty, I think that was a tweet that they posted from like their flashbacks of the decade.
Yeah. I was like, damn, McGinley's still in the league.
No, I don't fault you for that because when I first saw it too, I was like, oh shit, that's fucking tight. Like I played with him in backyard sports.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, I think I read into it a little more and it was their slots of the decade, highlights of the decade. Yeah, I mean, I think you were just confused because you were thinking that was a memory of your decade. It wasn't a current event.
Yeah, dude. No, you're totally picking up when I'm putting down. You're sniffing when I'm smelling.
Yeah, I got you. Do you want to know what else is pretty good but also kind of weird?
I like weird.
The Penguins are third in the Metropolitan right now.
Wow.
The Capitals are in first with 43 points. The Islanders are in second with 41 points. But then the Penguins, the fucking Carolina Hurricanes, and the Flyers all at 42 points. The Blue Jackets at 43. The Rangers and Devils at 41.
Huh.
That whole division is within 2 points.
Wow.
Oh, God, I'm an idiot. That was the
Yeah,
games played. It slid over on me.
I was like, holy shit.
Slide it
No,
over.
no, yeah. No, forget the Flyers, Blue Jackets, Rangers, and Devils. We've got the Caps, Islanders, Penguins, and Hurricanes all within 4 points.
Okay, that's fair.
I just scared myself. I was like, oh, my God.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Yeah,
that'd be
so, tied for second right now with the Islanders. That's pretty tight. They've been without Crosby for quite some time now.
Yeah, they have. They sure have. I'm gonna have to start watching Penguin hockey now, I guess.
Yeah, me too. No point in watching football.
The Blackhawks are in last.
There's just so much of it. Like, I like football because it's like, sure, you could watch on Thursday or Monday, but like Sunday, is the day of football. You sit down, you watch football. Hockey is like, when the fuck they playing this week? I gotta make time to watch at different times and shit. Like, come on.
I gotta make time because he's so fucking busy.
Yeah, he's so busy. He's got a cold.
Yeah, I'm sick, dude. I gotta make time from this illness.
And
You sound stuffy, dude.
Yeah, I feel stuffy. I've eaten so much goddamn Sudafed and Advil and fucking Coldy's drops and.
Sounds like you need some pre-rolls and some Adderall.
The cure all, dude. The cure.
Literally.
That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, you don't feel good? Take an Adderall.
And then 24 hours from now, you'll just feel even worse. Then you just take another one, and then it becomes a really big habit.
Yep. It's 4 years down the road. Wipe my floor because I'm sweating. Unreal. The Penguins are in Vegas tonight against your boy Marc-Andre Flower.
Here it rains there.
He's got 2 shutouts on the year, but you know who's got one more shutout than him? Tristan Jerry.
Jerry Seinfeld. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Ty, I told you that Jerry was on a streak. It's like it's got to come to an end at some point, right?
Didn't come to an end.
He's 13-6-1 with his goals allowed average under 2.
Pretty good numbers.
For comparison, Marc-Andre Fleury, he's 18-8-3 with a 2.79 goal allowed average.
Yeah, fuck you, Marc-Andre Fleury. Punk bitch.
Why would you say that?
I'm just kidding, dude.
So disrespectful.
I'm playing. Much respect, Mark. Big ups, homie.
I'm like, he didn't choose to leave. We chose to trade him away.
Unreal.
You like that one, McGray?
God damn.
Fuck, dude, I crack myself up sometimes.
No, I think you're just super sick.
Yeah.
So sick needed Doc, yes.
No, I need
a creature monster like the Loch Ness.
Need some children's Tylenol.
No, you need some Pedialyte. You sound dehydrated. Have you had a lot of water since you got home from California, Ty?
You sound dehydrated. How do you sound dehydrated? Explain it to Tyler.
The way you're talking sounds dehydrated. You wouldn't be able to hear it because you can't hear yourself talk the way I can hear you talk. Also,
my ears are super congested, so I can't hear much of anything.
It doesn't help with those big earmuffs on.
Well, I can't hear you otherwise.
You're good, man. You don't have to hear me.
Actually, I can hear you right here.
Oh, right here.
Oh, right here.
Oh, decent. Well, don't mind me. I'm just going to get another Michelob Ultra.
Fuck, I wish I was having a beer right now, dude. I can't do it.
Ty, that's why you feel sick, dude. You were just living your life, having a great time in California, and then you come home to the cold, You're not smoking as much. You're not drinking as much. You have to go back to work. You're not enjoying yourself.
You know what? An episode of It's Always Sunny, dude. Pretty much, I'm relapsing. Or not relapsing, but,
Lapsing?
Detoxing, but without intentionally detoxing.
Yeah. It's like you're accidentally drinking Mixer.
Well, why would you drink just Mixer?
I just watched that episode the other night. Or last night, I think.
Is that wine in a can? Yeah, you didn't even know, did you? Great show.
So good.
All right, so Tappy, you're going to help me move then, huh?
Yeah, I got you.
Appreciate you, dog. Big ups, homie.
I'll try to be there, or I don't know how long my little appointment's going to be, but I'll be there after.
What time's your appointment
at? 10 a.m. Central Standard.
Where you meet up?
A mile from Mikasa. So still Arlington Heights.
What was I going to say? I forget, dude. The next podcast we do though will be from that the place, the second bedroom.
Oh,
yeah, that's tight. Before we wrap up, I'd like to point out one thing. 3 days ago, on January 4th, CNBC posted an article with a headline: "America just took out the world's #1 bad guy," and it was a picture of Tom Brady. I don't know if you guys are up to date with what's been going on in the world, but they posted America took out #1 bad guy, Tom Brady.
That's so funny.
What the fuck is that? Like, someone's got to get fired for that.
Somebody
or get a
somebody
promotion.
Needs to get a raise. Yeah.
Yeah. Depending how you look at it.
For real.
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
And speaking of Tom Brady, last thing, 2020 AB tweeted, 2020 only want to play with Tom Brady or no play.
No play.
And the translation,
like
you guys always see the AB translator, messenger man? He goes, translation, the only way I'll play football again is if I play with Tom Brady. This should get me some attention tonight. Dude,
either I play with Tom or I no play.
Or I no play. All right, AB.
Yeah. Wow.
Fucking
that's
hilarious.
I want to see that fight. Let's make it happen.
Sure do, bud.
All right, let's start a petition.
Yeah. All right. You write one, dude. I'll sign it.
No, I said start a petition. Not I'm going to start one.
I thought you said you're a mathematician.
I thought you said you're a magician.
I did say both those things.
Logan Paul about to put AB into submission.
Some say I'm a statistician.
Oh, did you listen to AB's new song?
Yeah.
How dog shit.
I didn't listen to it.
I only listened
So
to whatever
bad.
he posted.
I don't want to. I don't want to give him the credit. I just wanted to hear it from you guys, kind of.
It was horrendous.
Like, would our raps be better?
It was like, yes, it was like a bad dream.
Dude,
How
what do
was
you
it
think our
compared to
raps would be better?
Le'Veon?
I think they both are equally as trash.
What? No, Le'Veon's better.
So should they get together and do like a Steelers diss track?
If I had to pick one, it would be Le'Veon.
Dude, Le'Veon has one of my favorite lines. He's like, about to go play the Jags. Should have caught me a Jag. And we fucking lost to the Jags.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's a bad look.
Tough
man.
luck.
Bad luck. Bad luck.
I also saw something that said, would you trade like 3rd round pick or 4th round pick for Le'Veon Bell in this coming season?
Yeah.
I was like,
fucking trade you 3rd and 4th round pick.
I clicked yes, and it said like 72% of like a couple hundred voters said yes. I was like, yeah, but like, why would you not?
Yep. I would do it. I would do it. I would eat the moon if it was made out of spare ribs. Harry Carey, Saturday Night Live.
I got it because I know Rosie and you, but I don't think Tapia got that.
No. It's who is that? Jim Carrey on Saturday Night Live?
Yeah.
I don't know. Somebody.
Yo, you guys. This is an all-time fucking episode of Jeopardy.
Yeah, you're right.
It is. It's the 3 greatest of all time playing right now.
Oh,
what are we doing talking? Hang up and watch.
Yeah, one of them is the middle guy is raping right now.
Is it James?
Ken Jennings is up $30,000 to dude from Naperville's got 14. Other dude's got like 3.
Wow.
Brad, who's Brad? He's got $5,000. What an idiot.
Who's fucking Brad? Fucking Brad over here with $5,000.
We should go ahead. Sorry, we should end this one quick and then do a quick Jeopardy special.
Still a pod episode.
No, we should end this here shortly because my phone's about to die, in which I am talking to you.
And so are you. You look like you could use a beer and some sleep.
You look like you're about to die.
Yeah, I feel like it. Long week.
Have you eaten? You look like you need to eat.
I've done nothing but eat for the past 2 weeks.
Maybe that's why you feel sick.
Are you sure you don't need to take Pepto-Bismol?
I had enough the first time. It's super overrated, dude.
Thank you. I said the same thing.
It is not that great at all.
I had it one time in Vegas, and I was like, all right, this tastes like Sonic.
What, In-N-Out?
Yes, Sonic.
Like, okay. And it also tasted like Shake Shack to me.
Steak and Shake, it tasted like to me.
Wait, hold on.
Whoa. Steak and Shake's great.
Listen, the burgers were just okay. Like, nothing special at all.
Hold on, what'd you get on your burger?
I got the secret sauce, whatever.
Same.
Animal style.
Yeah.
Animal style.
I got the animal fries. They were asshole. And if you're not going to have good fries, then you can't be good as a restaurant.
Steak and Shake.
Yeah, Steak and Shake is not a good restaurant. Their fries suck.
That's rude.
So,
their fries only suck to you because your fingers are way larger than them, and you just wish they were bigger. They taste phenomenal. You're just pissed about the size of the fries, Ty.
You're right. It's always about size. It's never about taste.
Yeah, and you always
put that on a bumper sticker.
You always bite one of your fingers because you think they're potato wedges.
It sounds like you guys got too fat of fingers.
Yo, potato wedges is where it's at, though. Fucking Wings and Rings has the dopest potato wedges. So good.
I only ever get wings in them.
I don't know why, but I only have 4% battery and it's not charging. So, yeah, the quicker we wrap it up, the better. So we don't.
All right, let's wrap this up. YinsEntertainment.com, all the links to the podcast and social media are in there. At Yins Daily is our handle for Instagram and Twitter. This is episode 109. I'm pretty sure maybe 110. I kind of lost track at this rate. It's been so long. We'll be back next Tuesday, though, hopefully. If I'm not dead by then.
I will not be back next Tuesday because it is Aaron's birthday.
Happy birthday, Aaron. Me and Alex will be back.
Yeah,
cool.
So,
back.
Back.
Hey,
YinsEntertainment.com. Go there. Or be square. Or be a dickhead. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Be a
See you
dickhead.
next time.